It's high noon on June 2, 2010, and the Wednesday edition of the Daily Journal is upon the streets. Mike Frey here with Caleb Benoit. Caleb, it's been 2 days now since President Barack Obama visited the Lincoln National Cemetery in Elwood, but you were still finding about some local ties on that visit, one of which, Monty Buchanan, the Moments fire chief and the Elwood assistant fire chief, was the paramedic in charge at that event, and he was manning the ambulance along with some other local paramedics. It would have been the ambulance that Barack Obama would have been transported in should anything fall on him. So they got up close and personal with the president. Kind of neat.
That's a pretty prominent role, Mike. I don't know if I've ever been given that much responsibility. How about you?
No, I don't know I can handle it either.
Yeah.
There's a reason I'm not given that much responsibility.
So pretty cool. You can read details about that in today's paper. Mike, something else you can read about in the sports section. A big high school sports night last night. Herscher baseball and Coal City softball trying to get to the state tournament. Herscher lost, but Coal City won, so they'll be playing in East Peoria this weekend. Mike, I got a stat for you, and it kind of illustrates how good Coal City is. Coming into the game last night, they played 37 games. Not one time had they trailed in any of their games. How about that?
That just fascinates me. That's not possible.
If you're
the home team, eventually the visitor's going to score one run on the top of the first before you ever can come back. It's unheard of.
You think so?
No wonder they're 38. No, they're pretty good.
Yeah, we'll see how they do this weekend. Mike, in the meantime, we're going to check in with Dennis Yohkna. You know, he is auditioning new weather animals for our weather segment. He's got a new one today.
I hear he's got a prairie dog.
He does.
Oh.
So we're going to check in with Dennis. Dennis, take it away.
It's Dennis Yohkna again down at Pickup Pad. I'm with Mike. We have our next tryout, our next audition, weather animal for the news and noon. So Mike, what do we have today?
Today we have a prairie dog.
Is this particular dog got a name?
No, actually she doesn't have a name yet. We just wait till whoever wants to buy her can name her themselves.
Okay, I'm calling him Patrick, the high-pressure prairie pup. And now we probably got you put together a little forecast for us. He's got a forecast. Can you zoom in on that? He's pointing out to us Wednesday. Yes, I see that. Wednesday, high of 85, 60% chance of thunderstorms, a low of 61. Now you're moving on to the later in the week, but could we do Thursday? Thursday, high of 76, 50% chance of precipitation, low of 54. Friday, can you show us Friday? You're bored with the weather? He's back. Friday, high of 81, partly sunny, slight chance of rain, low of 61. And finally on Saturday, we'll get to 83 with a 40% chance of rain. Well, let me just say, you're a very good candidate, and we'll get back to him, and we'll get back to you. Thanks for watching our continued tryouts, the auditions for the weather animal for the news at noon.
Caleb, we are back, and the renowned Paul McCartney mentioned in the paper today, twice actually, in the Did You Know portion of the newspaper, and then also something about him receiving the Gershwin Award, which is the highest honor a musician can receive from the Library of Congress. Now, did you know this? McCartney has either written or co-written more than 50 top 10 tunes, which puts him in the Guinness Book of World Records. This comes both from his time as a Beatle and his time as a solo artist, and also with Wings. He was stellar with the Beatles, and I'm sure you agree he was stellar as a solo artist.
You're trying to bait me here, aren't you?
Oh, aren't you in agreement here?
Mike, I'm a big Paul McCartney fan. I love the Beatles. I loved when he performed at the Super Bowl a few years ago. But his solo career, I'm just not a fan of Wings. That's the hang-up for me.
What about Band on the Run or Junior's Farm?
They're all right. I just think it's kind of overrated. You know, I'll take Lennon any day. You can have Wings.
Well, you know, I like Lennon too, but very few people would criticize Paul McCartney above reproach in many circles.
All right.
Where do you get off doing this?
I can take it or leave it. I just don't think Wings is the best, and I know you do. Whether it's Paul McCartney's Wings or Chicken Wings, or
Chicken Wings,
you're a fan of any kind of wings. Anyway, check out Paul McCartney in today's edition of the Daily Journal. Subscribe, pick it up on newsstands. You can call us at 815-937-3322. Till tomorrow, you stay classy.
All right, Tyler, you got till noon. Let's go.
Get on.
Okay, good idea.
Is that legal? Prairie dogs? To own a prairie dog?
I don't see why not.